So, yesterday was all about rent control versus Koforidua Technical University. Because apparently there are some hostels that if you are given for free, trust me, you don't even stay there. A lot happened at KTU yesterday. And that is why I like to see it, to give you all the KE city. Ghana's current acting rent control commissioner is the man that we are seeing on the screen, Mr. Fred Opoku. And I know that by now maybe you are familiar with his face because ever since he was appointed around January 2026, he's been up and down going to hostels, especially hostels, just to go and regulate the rents there. Because if you are somebody that have gone through the entire Ghana university system, you know that your school fees is far, far lesser than how much you pay for rent. So when this man was appointed, I think one of the things that was on his heart is to check all these hostels that are overpricing students and all that went to Legon, has been to UCC and all that. There is also one particular student at Koforidua Technical University. That's the guy we are seeing on the screen. That is more or less like a blogger in the school, right? So he posted about some of the conditions of the Koforidua Technical University hostels, most of them. Which the videos, if you look at the videos, the conditions were very bad. So Mr. Fred Opoku, just like he does always with his people, went all the way to Koforidua Technical University and visited some hostels. A hostel that we are going to put our interest in very much is Adesina Hostel. And that is the hostel that the guy that blogged actually stays, right? So they went to Adesina. And you could see that there are some hostel rooms that do not have windows. The hostel rooms do not have windows. So
the room. Yes. So this room, you have to pass through. You have to pass through here before you get here. And then here they are taking 2,770. When I posted the video, they said they will arrest me. I'm letting me out. I'm not threatening me saying you're letting me out. They now my posting room. That the battle shut down them. That the battle shut down them. No window. It's at 2,770. No window. You need so you did Jarimpo. You need so you did Jaro. That the best. No window. When I'm posting here. That when I'm posting here. I'm only 2,770. You need so to be there is so so big. Me post the video. My minister is a man. Delete video. Yeah.
One person you pay
2,770.
And then these people pay
2,770. 3 in the room. Me post the video. They were threatening me that I'm going to call police station.
Out of UR1, I have done my checks, and you were the one who posted that video on TikTok. Krachi, Unima, Shishoma, no papa. No,
in fact, there were some of the students that were saying that even in this hostel, you can't even bath and they use perfume. You can't bath and use perfume because there is sense in that, in modern Ghana, they have this, the hostel, the Adesina hostel uses this it looks green and all that. That is what they fetch. That is what, whether they fetch or it goes through tap, you can see that it's green and it's dirty. And according to the people around, they're showing that it smells.
It's only bomb. It's only bomb. It's only bomb. When I was spraying, we were doing dancing for, not spraying or asa. It's only bomb. A bomb, papa. Hey, a bomb. Sometimes you feel like skip the bath. Take off.
This year hostel is not the only hostel that they went to. There is one particular hostel that even on campus, people feel like, oh, it's one of the best hostels because it's quite higher. The price that you pay, it's quite higher. And they also increase the prices, after every semester or maybe after the full year, they will increase it and all that. They went to this particular hostel called Elite Hostel. When they got there, some of the students that they were able to talk to said that, you see, there were so many problems that we are facing here. But because this hostel has a name, every single year, they increase it by, let's say, 1,000 cedis, sometimes 1,500, sometimes 500 cedis, because the hostel has a name.
This is a little hostel. And 3 in a room. We are paying 4,000 each person. Even the water closet to price no good. Who flash ya na samba out ya ko complain ya chaba panasa still our meters, so we are having problem with our meter. Sisi ani top prepaid nipa two in a room they use 1 meter.
So nipa 3 na da me da say my roommate back down and back so da say so yeah 4,000. That was 4,000 acha back
down we move 12,000 a year.
acha
Until whether they are going to add or not, it is not even, they don't even exist. It's Utria, Wabre, Munkope, and the hostels, elite is closed down.
There is even one hostel's manager that was actually angry because one lady said that she rented the entire hostel for 1 year, the hostel room for 1 year, because she asked around to know that it is rented out for 1 year. Now, they changed the entire school ruling system. They said that the semester is going to be 3 semesters, the level 100s are coming and all that. Now, the woman is saying that, no, I am not renting it out for 1 year any longer. You would have to pay another 6,000 Ghana cedis if you want to stay here for your time to exhaust.
Before I came, the person was inside through to like January 5th. So it means the room was for a year. I asked everybody that was here if the room was actually for a year. She said everybody said yes. All of a sudden, what to say? A semester because the semester I will have to pay another extra 6K.
And considering all the things that were going on, there are some hostels that in Sota and Nunu and those kind of stuff. So the acting Rent Control Commissioner, Mr. Frederick Opoku, later said that all is well. Some hostels that I have inspected today are not going to operate till further notice because there are most of them that do not even have the permits. They don't have the certificate to rent those hostels out to students. They don't have it. That is why they are doing whatever that they love, whatever that they sit down and they think about it, this is good, they go ahead to choose it. So these hostels are not operating.
On this note, I didn't do it. The regulator has today closed down Adesha Hostel. And today, in Koforidua, now, what I can tell you today is that you today, student here and tenant here, you must immediately go and seek your refund.
Now, you'll be wondering that, is Rent Control in charge of closing down hostels, saying that I've locked this hostel and all of that isn't authoritative and all that? Mr. Frederick Opoku, or Honorable Frederick Opoku, went ahead to explain to us that he's not acting on his rule. He is actually collaborating with Ghana Tourism Authority. And all those pays that they are posting there, they are doing it in collaboration with Ghana Tourism Authority. That is why they were able to close all those hostels down yesterday.
Rent Control doesn't have the power to close hostel. But we are working in collaboration with the Ghana Tourism Authority. And they have come to also done their assessments.
Immediately, some of the hostel managers realized that the Rent Control Commissioner is there, and then he's been going to the rooms and all that. There are some voice notes that are out in WhatsApp groups. You have a WhatsApp group where your hostel manager is in there. You can send your worries in there, that kind of thing. A woman sent a voice note apparently into one of the WhatsApp groups, threatening the people that brought the conditions of the hostels out.
Out of UR1, I have done my checks, and you were the one who posted that video on TikTok. Krachi, Unima, Shishoma, no papa. No omunye was some yamau. A crowd video no TikTok no. Go and take it from there.
It's really very much okay when hostels are expensive and the aesthetics and everything matches how much you are paying for. The comfort, so that the serene environment. So if you are paying some amount of money and then it's matching where you are staying is okay. But to pay like 6,000 Ghana cedis, 2,770 Ghana cedis, and you sleep in a room without ventilation, how do you even refill your mind's air to learn? And the guy was saying it in the video that omuko try exam, no ma fail, they fail every time. And you might say that ebi are born our born. No, it's common science. No ventilation. The mind is choked. It's not their fault. And there is one culture that I've never understood in Ghana. Your school fees is far, far lesser than as if you are going to school to go and sleep. This is Gossip 24. Kindly leave what you think in the comments section. The room is bright because my name is Light. Bye.